If you try to learn your animal knowledge from me, you can be deeply confused. You'd be like, do you know that the bald eagle grew up in like Indonesia, but then it went to Alaska every once in a while? That's why it's got a white head and a black body. People be like, who'd you get your knowledge from? You'd be like, this guy on TikTok that has no idea what he's talking about. Be like, yep, that's right. That sounds about honest. That sounds about right. You know, like, people get their knowledge from me. I don't know why. You know, that's why I got so many confused people in the world walking around after the time listening to TikTok. They're like, yo, man. Yo, but it's true, man. What I say about, like, you know, entering the present moment and not giving things names. So next time you see a bald eagle in the air, you know, next time you see something in the air that's got a white head and a black body, don't give it a name. Don't call it nothing. Don't be like, yo, that's a bald eagle. Be like, yo, man, that's just some mystical being. No, don't even say it's a mystical being. Just stare at it. And be like, whoa. How interesting is that something is flying? How interesting that I'm here, listening to the rain. But don't call it rain. Don't call anything anything. And then everything it just becomes so much more alive and interesting, you know? That's why, like, everybody in my family, I once said, because my family used to be really, really messed up. They're getting better because I'm getting more spiritual and I'm starting to manipulate them. Ha ha ha. You motherfuckers! Yeah, I'm starting to manipulate the shit out of them. I'm like, do you know that there's only the present moment? There's no past, there's no future, and there should be no expectations placed on anyone. And only people should be unconditional love, and the only way to be unconditional love is by being the present moment in all things and connected to creation. But I say it in such a Zen way, right? So, okay, so I just said that in the psychopathic way. You can tell by my eye. You know, they say that people that are psychopaths don't really blink that much. I can attribute to that knowledge to be true. Okay, so, but when I talk to my family, I'm more like this, okay? I'm like, I can't do it now. Put me on this. Why people on TikTok got to put me on the spot? You know, it's dangerous to put me in the woods because I'll pick things up and I'll like start to throw them. This is a long one. That's a long one. Looks like a deer antler. I'm not going to tell you nothing about deer because I don't want to confuse you about the species of deer. Anyways, I got to go because this video is getting boring. Have a great day. Thank you so much for everything. If you want to buy an interesting book, written by an insane person or somebody with a disturbed mind, comments above, below, above and below. And psychopathy, let's end school shootings and let's help people feel. And if you're mentally ill, if you're mentally ill, if you're a fucking piece of shit, if everybody treats you like a piece of shit, and you feel rejected and unloved, and you're like, why don't people love me? That book below and above, that $1 fucking book for 99 cents that's cheaper than a goddamn Mountain Dew. I made it as cheap as possible. Motherfuckers are like, yo, why don't you sell your book for like $20 million? I'm like, yo, motherfuckers, I want to make it cheaper than Mountain Dew. So all my people from the Appalachian Trail can read that shit. I'm not being racist with people on the Appalachian Trail, motherfuckers. Anyway.